Okay, well, I figure I should probably update you guys a little bit with the status of the car and motor, everything. So, first off, I need to deal with urethane bumper issues, but that'll be easy. Um, got a set of FC suspension here. It's really just for mock-up. Trying to see if I can modify these brackets for a little more fitment. I've heard if you lengthen these, you can now set them further inboard, which makes sense, and running a coilover from here with not a 5-inch shock, whatever, but something closer to a 2.5 or 2 5/8. I could fit a much larger wheel in front, maybe like a 15 by 8 or 9, or I could even go up to like a 17 by 9 and fit a 225 or hopefully 245 in the front, which would be great. Anyways, pulled the motor. See that here? Transmission's out. It's all sold. Carburetor's sold. I've got the new Turbo 2 motor, Series 5. Gotta change out this stupid thing. Plastic, really? You guys are really cheap. Turbo 2 transmission. Getting rid of that radiator. It's a stock one. Needs it, let me know. Racing beat type race header. Needs it, let me know. And what I plan on doing is a full rewire. Let me get the flashlight on for you guys. So these are all OEM wires that I wanted to keep. These keep the headlights working for the up and down functions of this motor here. And pretty much just a few relays for sensors. Besides that, I will be pulling it all out, running a Haltech PS1000 with the wiring harness. So making my own mil-spec harness, keeping the AC lines. This is my brake master cylinder setup. You guys can check that out under 7 Tuned. I think it's by Rx7, and it's a 03 Protege brake booster, 93 929 non-ABS brake master cylinder, this adapter, and a Willwood proportioning valve, which right there. So I can set rear bias, and I have a 1-inch instead of a 13/16, which is pretty cool. Camber caster plates are from a buddy. They're not here yet. Drift knuckles are from Abercrombie. Not here yet. The guy took 6 months to get the fucking drift knuckle. Insane, right? So the AC condenser is going to be moved down. I'm going to have intercooler from here to about here. Flat with opening here and opening here. And then the V-mount will be a radiator from this side, bottom, underneath, to about here where the intercooler meets up. This bracketry will fit around, which I can try to retain, or I can try to just go straight across. I'm not going to use a battery here. That'll be relocated in the back. And then the oil cooler is FC oil cooler, which will be nicely fitted. So that's where I'm at right now. I also did the rear suspension geometry and started getting the interior mocked up how I wanted it done. If anyone's ever wondering, the lower arm here is a 20-inch bar from I believe this is only from 81 to 83 when they had a 20-inch. And then this measurement here, ride height, is about, I think it's 8.25 inch from the mount. This. So here's your lower link. This is 8.25 from the ground, right? Distance. The other side of that, from the differential side, That is, this distance right here, my finger is, 6 3/4. And what happens is, since this link is perfectly, I guess you'd say, parallel with the vehicle, it creates a lot of roll oversteer, which a lot of people say, oh, snap oversteer, it's because of this, it's because of that. Well, yeah, the upper two links bind a lot, but the lower two links contribute too, so you can't discard that that terrible setup. So, state of this will end up being a battery tray or subwoofer box. This one's probably subwoofer box. Oh, real nice carpet in here. I want to keep this open, maybe do a little venting here, and then have it black. This one, of course, will be battery, amplifiers, and that's probably it, actually. Adding more sound deadening soon. I'm changing the rear 4-link to a triangulated 3-link. That'll be cool. And that's actually going to connect to the outside of the tunnel, which will be fun. As for the interior, keeping the stock gauge set up. Have a pillar pod here, which will run there. Now, these don't really fit very well. There's something wrong with the interior here. Not sure how you guys can see that, but this just looks ugly to me. And lucky for me, I like suede and microfiber